The woman inserts a tube into the hole. Then she pours water into it using a container. As he repeats the process over and over, the seawater inside the container quickly drops at a visible rate. Then he takes out a permanent marker and writes an SOS distress signal on the paper. After placing it into a plastic box, the woman throws it into the sea, hoping someday someone will find this message in a bottle, adding a small chance for her survival. But as the water level in the container keeps rising, her earlier drainage method stops working, so she can only stay on top. Using spare boxes, she builds a makeshift raft, watching it keep her afloat steadily on the sea. She knows once the container sinks to the bottom, this raft will be her only hope. But as she continues reinforcing the bottom, a seagull suddenly flies over to peck at the leftover fish bones. This unexpected sight fills her with joy, because where there are seagulls, land can't be far. Now she just hopes the container holds out a little longer, but luck rarely stays on her side. As night falls, the container finally gives in to the pressure of the seawater. At this moment, the woman is ready at all times. At the first sign of trouble, she will immediately escape with her baby. But right then, the woman suddenly remembers something. Following her gaze, a Snickers bar floats on the water. Keep in mind, this could be her key to reaching land alive. The container is about to sink. The woman takes a risk and goes inside, but as soon as she lands, her foot gets tangled in a rope. No matter how she struggles, she can't free it. The water is about to cover her face. She takes a deep, determined breath, then dives beneath the surface. Just as she's about to drown, she finally cuts the rope binding her foot with a knife. But by then, the container has sunk to the seabed. Though she fights for air and surfaces, her child is nowhere to be seen. She desperately calls out her baby's name. Nearby, the child seems to sense her mother's distress and starts crying too. The woman follows the sound and finally spots her child. The next day, the woman holds her baby tightly. After drifting on the sea, she scatters the leftover fish bones into the water. Before long, a flock of seagulls gathers around to feed. This spectacle catches the attention of a fishing boat. When the mother and child are rescued, the woman has stopped breathing, but the female fisherman knows the power of a mother's love. She keeps trying to save her. Finally, her efforts pay off. The woman spits out a mouthful of seawater. Having faced death, she's come back to life.